afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and get started today. Welcome to chair yoga. We will do a few things in sitting, and then we will move and do some things in standing as well. And if you're not able to stand, you can complete them in sitting as well. Thank you for joining me. So we'll go ahead and just take a comfortable seat in your chair. Take a nice deep breath in, find some length into the spine. As you exhale, release the breath out. You can scoot back in your chair here so your back is supported. On your next inhale this time, reach your arms up over your head. As you exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Good, one more time, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, release to heart center. And then just allow your hands to relax either on your thighs, turning the palms down for more of a grounding position, or turning the palms up for more of a receiving position today. If it's available to you, blink your eyes closed or lower the gaze. And just start to notice your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice where you feel your breath. If it's available to you, start to shift the breath low into the belly. If it helps, you can place one hand gently over the belly button and just allow yourself to breathe into that belly hand. So when you inhale, the belly will expand out into your hand, and as you exhale, you'll draw it slightly inward. So we'll do this for about 5 more breath cycles. Think about inhaling for 3 or 4 counts, and then exhaling for 3 or 4 counts. Just continue to observe your breathing as you breathe in this way. And I invite you to do your best as you practice today to put a pause on any thoughts or feelings that you're having, and just let yourself be in your space and in your body, just paying attention to what's going on with you right now, and using this time for self-care. Take a nice deep breath in. If it's available, hold the top of the inhale, noticing how your rib cage is expanded, and then as you exhale, release the breath out. Good. On an inhale, scoot a little bit more forward in your chair. Take a moment to lengthen your spine, reach the arms up over the head. This time we'll go ahead and take a steeple grip, so bringing everything together except for the pointer finger and the thumbs. We'll take a side stretch to the left, lengthening the right side of the trunk here. Good, coming back into center, breathe in. And then as you exhale, side stretch to the right. Good, exhale, come back to center, and then release the hands all the way down. Go ahead and tent the fingers back behind you or grab on the sides of the chair. Pull the shoulder blades together, open the heart up, lift the chin, allow the breath to flow into the heart center. Breathing deeply for a couple of breaths. And then as you exhale, release. We'll go ahead and roll the shoulders back a few times here, just loosening up, relaxing some of that tension out of the tops of the shoulders. Good, switch directions, bringing them up and forward. And then one more time, up and back, opening the heart, coming out of that rounded shoulder posture. And then release the arms down, really grounding down through your feet now. Notice the ground beneath your feet. Notice the chair underneath your pelvis. Use your inhale to come to seated cow pose. So you're tipping the pelvis forward, opening the heart, lifting the chin. As you exhale, tuck and round, C-shape the spine. Seated cat. As you inhale, sit tall, seated cow, opening the heart. Exhale, tuck and round, seated cat. So we're gonna take about 3 more cycles at your own pace here. Inhale, seated cow, tip the pelvis forward. Exhale, tuck and round, seated cat. Inhale, nice and deep, lengthen the front body. Exhale, tuck and round, seated cat. One more time, inhale, sit tall, seated cow. Exhale, tuck and round, seated cat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine, toe heel your feet out wide. Take a nice deep breath in here and out. Pull the belly in towards the spine. On an inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Take a side stretch here to the left. Just resting that opposite arm gently on your thigh, still keeping your chest lifted. Pressing the knees gently out to the side. As you inhale, bring both arms back up to the center. Switch sides. Exhale, releasing the right arm, reaching the left arm up and over. Big side stretch. Good, coming back to center, both arms are up. As you exhale, release the hands down. Bring them just inside the knees here on the inner thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to dip your left shoulder in, turn and look back to the right. So not hinging forward too far, just a subtle dip in, still keeping the chest lifted, subtle spine twist here. And then if it works for you, open that right arm up. Looking back at it with your eyes. Good, exhale, come back to center, sit tall, breathe in. And then as you exhale, dip your right shoulder in, turn and look back to the left. If you'd like, extend that left arm. Trying to see your fingertips with your eyes here as you rotate the spine. Good, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. So if it's available to you, you can reach down for the floor. If that's not available to you, you're just gonna place your thighs, your forearms on your thighs and just let the back of the neck relax here. So do what works out best for you. Some people have more flexibility in their back, so they may be able to touch the floor or reach down towards their lower legs. Remember that everything in yoga is a suggestion, so there's nothing that you have to do. Good, if you came down to the floor, walk the hands up the thighs, engage your belly, just come up nice and slow. Just take your time. Toe heel your feet back in so they're about hips distance apart. Good. We're going to take a couple of poses in standing now. If that's not available to you, I'll show you how to do it in sitting as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll find mountain pose towards the top or the center of our mat. Palms are forward. Feet are about hips distance apart. You might toe heel your feet out a little bit wider if needed for a little bit better balance, but pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under just slightly. As you inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands together. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Imagine gathering energy from the environment, bringing it into your body. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we'll move through a couple half sun salutations here. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hands through heart center, round your spine, forward fold. So your hands might come to your thighs, or you might reach for the floor. You can do this in sitting or standing. As you breathe in, come to a flat back. Halfway lift, bring the shoulders in line with your hips. Relatively or slightly above, belly is in. And then as you exhale, round and fold, bend your knees. As you inhale, press through the feet, sweep all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, I'll do it 1 time in sitting, otherwise you can do it in standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold, leading with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift, so perching forward. Exhale, round and fold. Good, press through the feet, take your time, come up nice and slow. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, 1 more time, sitting or standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, press through the feet, sweep all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're gonna move through a couple of the warrior poses today. So from the top of your mat, take a giant step back with your left foot and turn those toes out to the side. If you're doing this in sitting, it's gonna be the exact same leg position. You're just gonna perch on the edge of your chair. So we're gonna make our way into warrior two. Right toes are forward, back, left foot is toed out. Knee is gonna track over the ankle here. That's very important. A lot of times the knee wants to buckle inward. So make sure you look down at that front knee and you see it over your ankle. Take a nice deep breath in. Shoulders are over your pelvis. And if it's available to you, one or both arms reach up, shoulder height, looking over that forward hand. If you're not going to be sitting on your chair, sometimes it's good to just use the chair for balance. So you might just have it off to the side, and I might be holding onto it here or in front, or I might also have it towards the top edge of my mat. So lots of choices here. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Good, we're gonna turn the front palm up now, and then as you exhale, I want you to try to keep your front knee bent, reverse warrior. So you're gonna bring the fingertips back gently on the back thigh. Again, if you're sitting, same thing, just opening up that right side body, not forcing anything. Take a couple of breaths here. Breathing as we move. Relaxing the face. Good, straighten the front knee here, reverse triangle now. So giving the quads a little bit of a break, still breathing into that right side body. Good, take one more inhale. As you exhale, find warrior two again. So arms are shoulder height, bend into the front knee. Pull the belly in just slightly here, so slight tailbone tuck. And then as you exhale, come to mountain pose or back to sitting in your chair in neutral. So pedal out the feet a little bit. Notice the difference between sides here. Palms are forward, belly is in. Take a nice deep breath in. We'll do those same poses on side two. So this time we'll take a step back with the right leg nice and wide. Toes are gonna be mostly outward, slightly toed in. Bend into that front knee. Shoulders are over the pelvis. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, looking forward over that left hand, warrior two. So allow yourself to pause here and breathe. Noticing some activation in the legs. Noticing some activation around the belly. Just letting yourself be here in your body. As you inhale, turn the left palm up. As you exhale, reverse warrior. Keeping that same bend in your front knee. So what we want to do is straighten the front knee, but try your best to keep that front knee bent. Nice and light on that back hand. Breathing into the left side body. Relax the face. Good, and then straighten that front knee, reverse triangle. So keeping the same side stretch, just coming out of that bent knee position. Breathing deeply. Good, one more inhale. As you exhale, come back to warrior two. Knee over the ankle, tailbone tucked slightly under, belly is in. Soften the tops of the shoulders, reach fingertips to fingertips. Good, as you exhale, step forward, come to mountain pose, top of the mat. Good, breathing in here and out. And then let's go ahead and move the chair towards the front and the top edge of our mat. We'll take a couple other poses using the chair. So we'll have the chair out in front of us. I'll show you how to do it without the chair as well. But we'll toe heel the feet out wide, and we're gonna have the heels just off the mat, the toes slightly inward. And then as you exhale, I want you to start to forward fold. So you can walk down on your chair, micro bend in those knees. For those of us for those people that have a little bit more range of motion into the hamstrings, you might be able to come down to the floor, but that's certainly not a requirement. I want you to really utilize your chair. So you can move it closer or further away. You might even just prop on the back of the chair. So just kind of pressing into the heels, pressing the tailbone back, breathing into the back body. Good, and then engage your belly. Come up nice and slow, toe heel your feet in so they're about hips distance apart. Place your hands just above your knees on your thighs, and then we're gonna come to standing cow. So you're gonna look forward, tail comes up, and then as you exhale, standing cat. Pull the belly in, tuck the chin. Good, one more round. Inhale, look forward, standing cow. This time as you exhale, come through standing cat, but pull your belly in and come all the way up. Shoulders roll back at the top, pedal out the feet. Breathe. And then we'll take a couple of standing balance poses here. So feet are gonna be about a fist distance apart. From mountain pose, you're gonna reach your arms up over your head. As you exhale, drop the shoulders down. Think about pulling your belly button in towards the spine. And then inhale, float your heels. So this is a great place to use the chair for balance. So we're trying to raise up to the balls of the feet. Chair for balance if you need to. Hover if that's available to you. If you don't need it, then hands are over your head, pulling the belly in. Good. As you exhale, sink the hips low and then squat down, chair pose modification. So in chair, tuck the tailbone under so we're not dumping into the low back. Chest is lifted. You don't have to bend your knees super far. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Feel some activation in the legs here. Heart is lifted. Good. One more breath in. As you exhale, come back to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. Inhale, float the heels. Pausing. Find a focal point here. Focal points help us to keep our balance. So find something where you can fixate your gaze. Belly is in. Good. As you exhale, release, sink down, chair pose, Utkatasana. Heart lifts, slight tailbone tuck. Breathe in. And exhale to mountain pose. Good. Go ahead and take a seat in your chair. From the sitting position, we'll take a seated pigeon pose. So if you need help reaching for your leg, you can use a strap or a belt or a lengthened towel if that works for you, pillowcase. So we'll take that right leg, and you might want your strap or your belt around your ankle or your foot. And then you're gonna work towards a figure 4 position on the thigh. So taking a nice deep breath in here. This might be enough of a stretch for you through the hip. If not, you're gonna start to lead with your heart and hinge forward over the leg. Breathing deeply. Relaxing your face, doing your best not to let the mind wander. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, take that top leg and send it long. Breathe in. As you exhale, hinge forward over that leg. Hamstring stretch, seated head to knee pose. So just leading with your head towards the direction of that straight knee. Good. Breathe in, come back to a neutral spine. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, hinge forward over the leg. Breathe in, neutral spine. Exhale, step that leg in. This time we'll take the left leg, cross it over the right, using a strap or a towel if you need to. You might notice a difference between your flexibility in the hips and the rotators of the hips from side to side. So just allowing that knee to relax out to the side, finding a long spine and breathing in. If this is enough of a stretch, you're going to stay right here. You can rotate that ankle if that feels good. If needed, you're going to lean forward slightly, hinging at your hip crease. So feeling some length in and around the side and the back of the hip. Good, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, send that top leg all the way out. Knee is straight, toes pull back towards you. Sit tall. As you exhale, hinge forward, leading with your heart. Lengthening the back of the thigh here. Good, inhale, bring the trunk back up. Exhale, one more time, hinging forward. And inhale, bring the trunk back up. And then exhale, step the foot in. Staying in that nice long spine position, go ahead and grab a hold of the underside of your chair. Take a nice deep breath in, lift the top of your head up to the ceiling, and then as you exhale, I want you to tip your left ear towards your left shoulder. Extend the right fingertips out if you want, otherwise just keep holding onto the chair. So that's going to help us anchor that shoulder joint. So we're getting a nice stretch along the sides of the neck. And then you might turn your chin down towards your shoulder, or you might turn it up towards the sky. You can hold any of those positions, or you can move slowly between points. Just noticing where you have restrictions, maybe pausing and breathing into those places. On an inhale, slowly bring the head back up to neutral. And then as you exhale, switch sides. Again, maybe extending the opposite hand out, reaching into the fingertips, or just grasping onto the bottom of the chair. Tipping the chin up or down, whatever feels best on your neck today. When you're ready, inhale the head back up to a neutral spine position. Go ahead and scoot back in your chair and find a nice comfortable seat. We'll come into our final relaxation here. So you can slouch a little bit in your chair, let the back support you. If you're comfortable and you have space where you are to get down to either a couch or the floor, certainly welcome to do that wherever you're most comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, heavy sigh. Good, one more time, inhaling through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth, let it go. Notice your body, how it feels right now in this moment. Notice your breath. Notice any remaining tension, and do your best to let those places go. We'll pause for a few moments for relaxation, and you can do this for as long as you'd like, up to 10 minutes or more, depending on what your body needs today. We'll talk through a few more things, and then I will stop the video, but you can continue in your relaxation. Just come out of it slowly. So returning some awareness to your breath, but then doing your best to release all thoughts. Taking a moment of gratitude for your body and everything it does for you each and every day, no matter what your limitations are. And then I invite you to call to mind something that's really warming your heart today. Maybe it's an individual in your life. Maybe it's something that someone did for you. Maybe it's a news article you read. Bring that into your heart today. carry that with you as you move off of your mat, so you can send love and kindness and positivity into the world. Remember that you are strong, you are capable, you are loved, you are enough.